You have entered sacred space where my voice is a vessel and the truth don't whisper. This is for the real ones, transforming in plain sight. Alchemy ain't cute, it's courage, it's chaos, it's coming home. Welcome to the collective. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. This is Inner Alchemy Collective, and I am Sierra, here to give you a collective message for the beginning of August. Let's see what the energy talking about, okay? Hopefully everybody is having a blessed day, and sending you love wherever you are. Let's get rolling. So we're going to start with my deck. I'm going to provide some quick messages just for clarity, focus, wisdom, and understanding. Holy and Divine Source, what is the overall message for this reading? I guess that's it. Man, I'm so incredibly grateful. So what I didn't share with you is, or I didn't share it yet, I have a little, you know what? Be right back. I know they're like, what the hell is she doing? So I have a little vase, and this vase has all types of affirmations and just little words of encouragement and things that I have gathered over the years, and this is what I use for myself. And sometimes when Spirit guides me to, I will use this in readings, personal or otherwise. But usually I don't mention whatever this is unless it is relevant to the reading. So now let's get into what I just saw. So the cards that came out is the Crown Chakra card, the Ace of Cups, and on the bottom of the deck is Root Chakra. And what's so dope about the message is it says the world around you is beautiful when the world within you is beautiful. So Spirit is saying, as above, so below. This message for the collective going into the month of August, and really we're still in Mercury retrograde, retro shade, and all of that going into August. So this message really is about self-love and about focusing on the inner man and knowing that when that inner man is in connection with your higher self, everything in your physical reality starts to come into alignment. So in Root Chakra, and right behind that is System Upgrade. So the System Upgrade card refers to just you receiving a level up in some area of your life, and with it being associated, or not associated with, but coming directly behind Root Chakra, man, that means that good things are coming to us in the physical. You might have been praying and manifesting and really speaking things, because now Root Chakra, woo, okay. Sorry, I got to take a couple more because this is really good. This is really, really, really good. So I'm going to say this really quickly, and because I renamed my channel Inner Alchemy Collective, I believe that a lot of what I am personally experiencing is going to be relevant to the collective. That doesn't mean it's happening to me right now. That means that I relate to it, and so it's easier for me to channel and deliver these messages. It's not always that way, but this relates, resonates. So let me just explain the cards first. Crown Chakra and the Ace of Cups, that has everything to do with your connection, your alignment with Spirit, and how you feel loved and you feel like you're a part of something greater than yourself. And that feeling, that energy is starting to kind of like permeate into everything you do. And you know, when you walk in, you feel like you're loved. You feel like everybody is smiling because you're smiling, and you know, you're smiling because everybody else is smiling. And it's just this, you know, kind of like dance with the universe. That's what Crown Chakra energy feels like to me. And with the Ace of Cups, it's like you, I don't want to say finally buying in, but I think that things might have been really tough for a while, and it's starting to, that cloud is starting to lift. The message said the world around you is beautiful when the world within you is beautiful. So you're starting to feel better about the world within you. And you feeling better about the world within you is going to affect the world without the world around you. So throat chakra, the golden ticket, the portal are the next three cards out. And throat chakra has everything to do with self-expression. You could be really creative right now. You could be working on different projects, and you kind of being in that creative energy, whether it's you actually speaking something or whether it's you creating something with your hands, whatever this is, you're calling something into existence just by your day-to-day actions. And so somebody else said this on YouTube maybe a month ago, a month or so ago, and she said, your life is a living prayer. And that's what this feels like. This energy feels very much like you are acting out how beautiful the world is because you feel that within. And so yeah, this just feels really, really good. Okay, so golden ticket energy, that energy is it got everything to do with money. I'm sorry, like this is kind of throwing me off, but in the best possible way. Somebody in this collective is speaking a lot into their new timeline, into their new reality, but it's not just about speaking it. It was like you were speaking it already, but now you're starting to act it and exist in it. And Spirit wants you to know, the more you feel like the world within you is beautiful, the world around you will continue to be beautiful. Now, the last thing that I need to address before I move on, this Shadow Self card is at the bottom of the deck, right behind Ace of Pentacles and Gratitude. So there could be something else that your shadow still wants you to either deal with, or possibly something that your shadow wants you to be mindful of when you get this blessing. Clarify Shadow Self, please. Higher Self is in reverse. I would dare say don't stop doing what got you to wherever you're going. So if you feel like you're at the precipice of a new beginning, of a blessing, of some money coming, because I'm telling you, the golden ticket in my deck is money. I've got, other cards that represent other things, but this is specifically talking about money or an opportunity to make a lot of money. And that's here for you. When this opportunity comes, or when whatever you've been asking for actually reaches your hand, don't stop doing whatever you were doing to get that there. Don't stop feeling like the world is beautiful, and don't allow other people who don't have what you have to make you feel that way as well. And what I mean by that is sometimes your blessing is just your blessing, and you might be called to help other people, and then there are going to be some people that you're called not to help because for various reasons. It could be that they weren't there with you, they weren't shooting in the gym with you when you were in the gym. They weren't doing the work. They didn't believe in whatever you're manifesting or whatever you're creating. And so when it actually comes to fruition, you didn't believe. So why should you benefit from the gift? Whatever that is, because it's your personal situation, but Spirit is coming in with a blessing, and it's by way of you seeing your world differently. So that's why the message is more about you need to continue to see your world as light, as beautiful, as positive, as you need to see yourself as worthy, as beautiful, as Empress, as Emperor energy, so that you can continue to call this in, because you're doing great. The world around you is beautiful when the world within you feels beautiful. And this is telling me that somebody feels really good about themselves, but the shadow energy could creep back up, so just be mindful of that. All right, let's do a quick tarot read. I'd already shuffled the cards. I don't know why I'm shuffling them again. Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords right behind it. I'm telling you, this is a big, big victory after feeling like, and the Seven of Swords is behind that. I'm talking to somebody who has felt downtrodden, that's felt neglected, that's felt abandoned, that has been hurt, that has been through a lot of pain and alchemized it. Man, gang, gang. Inner Alchemy Collective, we doing the work, even when it doesn't look like it. But you've been doing that work, and there's a breakthrough coming with this Ace of Swords here. You don't see it because you feel very tired. You know, your soul, your spirit might be weary, but I'm telling you, please hold on. What's the message? It's literally 5 of Pentacles. This is how you feel. But this is what's coming. 3 of Cups. There's a celebration coming. There's a victory coming. And Spirit wants you to continue to alchemize that energy and feel like the world within you is beautiful, because you are creating a beautiful world on the outside. What else does this collective need to know? 3 of Pentacles. That's too many. But I will say this: the 5 of Swords is now on the bottom of the deck, and the 3 of Pentacles is the next card that I pulled. You have been holding it down by yourself for a long time, almost to the point where you feel like this is your obligation, but it's not. And I feel like there's a perspective change that needs to come through with that. You're not supposed to do everything by yourself. Everybody deserves support. I don't know who that's for, but somebody needed to hear that. What else do you need to know? Collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Oh my. The Hermit. You also need to know that your journey, your path is very unique to everyone else's, and so that might feel a little lonesome, but Spirit wants you to know that you're never alone. Clarify this 3 of Pentacles. What are you trying to tell us right now? There's also something that you were trying to share about your journey. I'm talking to somebody specifically. This ain't for me, but I've been through this before. It's as if you, as this hermit, you had learned a lot from Spirit. You have a very strong connection with your guides or with God or your angels or whomever it is that you connect to, and you have learned so much through that connection. All you did was want to share it with others to help them out, and it feels like it's only alienated you further. But that happened for a reason. It wasn't to because remember I talked about abandonment. This isn't so much you being abandoned, but it is definitely you being realigned. So if this is family, it's not that you can't share, but you have to be mindful that God is giving you messages that everybody may not be ready for. Yeah. And so when you feel like you're not getting the right response, it's just that that's not the people that you're supposed to be sharing that with. I don't know if anybody's going to resonate with that. I hope that's for somebody. Sometimes God gives you a message and you're like, I don't know what I'm saying, but I know I'm supposed to say it. So I said it. And then we have the World and the Tower. So I feel like once you have that understanding, it's going to kind of bring about a new level of confidence in your gifts, in this information, this newfound either information or newfound way of doing things, because Spirit is telling you not to change up the way that you're doing it, but just know that this is a path, and I said this is a path that is very unique, and everybody is not going to understand what you're talking about. The fact that you watch tarot, everybody not going to be okay with that. If you call out angel numbers, everybody is not going to understand that. And it might make so much sense to you, and it's like you have all of these synchronicities and you're literally I see in my mind is somebody meditating and levitating like this. But that's what you're on. Like you have had a spiritual awakening. You have had a level up in your spirituality, and you want to share that. And Spirit is saying, look, We're happy that you feel like the world around you and the world within you is beautiful, but everybody ain't on that just yet. And we don't want you to lose this zest and this confidence that you have in this new path and everything that you've been given. So just be mindful of that. Wow. I don't know where else we're going with that. So let's clarify this world and tower energy. If you resonate with this message, please let me know. I would love to hear it. Comment, like, subscribe, talk to your girl, you know. I'm coming back. I haven't been back in over a year. I know it's going to take a while for the algorithm to see me, to see my messages. So if you stop and you watch for even 10 minutes, I appreciate you. Just know that. So Six of Pentacles is clarifying the world and the tower. It feels like you've been taking shorts. Like, give me one more. All right. This is how, let's go even further with this message, because I feel like they're both related. You've been giving a lot of your energy to something else that has not been giving back to you. So whether it's a collaboration, whether it's a job, whether it's a friendship, you've been pouring into and sharing and wanting to uplift a community of people, a family. It could be a lover, it could be your friend, but it's somebody, it's something that you want it to be better. But what that thing is pouring into you, what you're pouring into it, it was not pouring into you. And so I feel like this tower, you're learning a lesson of what to share, what not to share, what to give, what not to give, what reciprocal energy looks like, how much to share without feeling depleted. My air just automatically turned off when I said depleted. Interesting. This Five of Pentacles feels like you're giving and giving and giving, and you're not receiving anything. And so it's leaving you in a deficit. Five of Pentacles. Tell me more. Two of Swords. Come on, dog. One more. Two more. Something got to give, and I'm going to tell you why. Two of Swords, King of Wands, Five of Cups, the Hangman. You've gotten to a point where whatever position you're sitting in the King of Wands, it's either give me one more second. Clarify the King of Wands and the Two of Swords. All right. Yeah. Spirit is taking you in another direction, and I'm going to tell you why. Because everything that you're trying to do is being met with this Hangman energy, is getting blocked. And it's getting blocked because there's a greater lesson that you're supposed to learn. And it's about reciprocal energy. It's about knowing what to give until you can't give anymore. Like knowing when to say no, when not to exhaust yourself. That's what this collective is learning right now. And you're learning it because God has something for you based on all the work you've been doing for yourself. But you cannot get this blessing and give it away. Spirit is not about to bless you to give your blessing away. Spirit is blessing you so that you can sustain yourself, so that you can build for yourself, so that you can maintain, grow, and expand whatever it is you want for you. And so that you can align with the people that can assist you with growing it and expanding it and building it to something greater, whatever it is. But you got some people in your energy that are not, they're only around. It's almost like they're just here for the party. You know, they're here for the function. Where the function? That's, somebody is not here to be supportive. As soon as you don't got it, they gone. As soon as you don't have a word to give, they're not there. As soon as you need a word, think about that. Some of you guys that are listening to this message, think about those who you needed a word from. And when, as soon as you needed help, when you needed somebody to be there, they were not there. This is a selfish energy. This is a user energy, quite frankly. And this message is coming out because you are in position to be blessed by spirit based on the work that you have done. You have an upgrade coming. You feel really good. And I'm gonna say this only because, and this is only for a small group of people, but I'm hearing a honk outside, and now I really need to say it. For some of y'all, this isn't somebody in your current reality. This is an ex. This is someone that you have cut off. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be an old job, but it's somebody that's coming back to disrupt your flow. It's someone that's coming back to disrupt your flow. So keep that in mind too. All right. Remember, the message was the world around you is beautiful when the world within you is beautiful. So if you know that something is trying to take you off your path and distract you from feeling like the world is beautiful, then you need to cut that thing or that person off ASAP. Okay? Any other messages? Death. Holla if you hear me. Come on, y'all. Spirit be talking and y'all not listening. Death energy. And saying you would be so much more comfortable. You would be so much more content. You would have so much more peace if you cut whatever this is. And this could be an inner transformation. So for some of y'all, this is not anything physical at all. This is something that you know for a fact. As you're listening to me, you're asking yourself, is it the thing that I keep? Yes, it's that thing. It's that thing. The thing that you keep telling yourself that you don't have to cut off. Now clarify death real quick, just cause. 6 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the Devil on the bottom of the deck. Listen to me. It is somebody from your past coming back, and it's a toxic partner. It's a toxic something. Even if it's not a partner, it's a habit that you gave up. But it's something that doesn't want you to get past this threshold, because on the other side of this threshold is an upgrade. It's a level up. But you have to say no to something. It's almost like a final boss that you got to get over. But once you get over this final boss, blessings on the other side. Blessings. Do the work, man. Do the work. Walk away from it. For some of you guys, let's keep it real. This is a job that you need to walk away from. You've tried every which way. I saw the King of Wands earlier. This might be a boss that just refuses, and I set that at 222 and 2222 on the clock. This could be a boss that you just cannot work with, that is corrupt, that won't listen, that doesn't want to innovate, so you feel like you're being stifled. You could be a very creative person and you feel like everything that you're trying in regards to the situation won't work, and that's because God is telling you to walk away from it. But there's something so much better. So let's talk about the what's better. 10 of Wands. What's better? Page of Cups. Spirit say you already know. So the 5 of Swords is here with the 10 of Wands. This is something that you've been dealing with for a while, and for a lot of you guys, this is mental conflict. These are mind games. These are things that are playing with you. It's something that doesn't want you to like focus on yourself. Clarify the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This could even be a child for some of you guys. With the Page of Cups here, but this could also be an immature lover. This could just be an immature energy that doesn't want you to focus on self, that would rather you take an L to like appease them than you do something that could even benefit everybody. And I'm going to say this, for a few of y'all, it's like your former self versus the newer version of you. And I think I'm going to do a reading about that pretty soon. Me versus me. That'll be in our in our series coming up. Okay. This is just really a time, a time that you have to choose yourself, and radically so. And mind you, I see 888 right here. 8 in the Strength card, 8 in the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, and the 8 of Wands. So excuse me, 8888. There's a massive blessing here, but it's going to require you to do something that you've never done before, or to behave in a way that is very unfamiliar for you. But I think it's going to work out for the best. Let's get one last oracle card, and then we will close out this reading. For those of you who are still with me, I greatly appreciate you. I am coming back to YouTube to do readings full time. I would love to see you here on a regular basis. I will be doing readings hopefully 2 to 3 times a week. So please come back. Let's heal and work on each other, or work with each other to heal and alchemize this energy and just be better. All right. Last messages. Regeneration and mending. Some of y'all are healing a bloodline, and it is not easy. But you're committed to doing the work. And I just want to give a hug right now, because based on the cards that are coming out, I feel like you need to know that it is darkest before the dawn, but it gets better. From somebody who is going through the darkness, trust me, I know it gets better. All right. So with mending, regeneration, in between worlds, this is literally the epitome of this message on this card. The world around you is beautiful when the world within you is beautiful. And a part of the healing work isn't just always crying and purging, but it really is seeing the beauty in where you are right now. And so I would implore you to even just step away from whatever you're doing and find something to be grateful for. Find something to see the beauty in. You know, maybe you see a butterfly outside, or, you know, go and take a walk, or just, you know, breathe in. Take a life, what I call a life affirming breath, where you just inhale, let your shoulders drop, let all that air come out, and just really just go all up through your body and every cell of your being, and it will feel so much better. You're not exactly where you want to be with Between Worlds here, but you're on your way. Let's get one last message for the collective. It's not always the message you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. Last card, please, for the collective. I'm going to take this one. Loyal heart. Let your heart navigate you. Be loyal to what you love. Be true to what you love. And God will help you out with the rest. Thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.